Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Cruyff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Cruyff. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. And it's Olmo.
He'll be disappointed with that.
And he can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Thailand looking to pass their way through. Cruyff! And he's really put himself on the line here. Thailand with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Thuram has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Still goalless. Now it's Valverde. Stood up well to him there. Dani Olmo, that is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
It's their second corner of the game. He's tried one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Shot, he's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Dani Olmo. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Thailand have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Great, and Owen! He scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Dani Olmo. Now there's and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short, and this is Cruyff. And he's gone backward here. Makaleli. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Dani Olmo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Opts to play. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Thuram wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff, and he shoots! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries a shot! And again! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Thailand really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lovely. And Cruyff! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right. The ball goes in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Camavinga. Fran Garcia. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Garcia. Brahim Diaz. Foot in. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Thailand 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're just settling back into this second half. Valverde with the cross. Now it's Owen. Dani Olmo. Owen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Owen. Great ball if he can get there. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. And it's Tchouaméni. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target. Goulet. Cruyff. Howson gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Camavinga. Oh, well measured. He's had a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dani Olmo! No mistake! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Thailand are having a ball here. That's good running with the ball. And it's Arda Güler. Can he spark a counter here? Tchouaméni spread it left. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he was alert to it. Thuram. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Looking for the run. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. And that... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo. Goulet. And this is Owen. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Owen. He's shifted. Owen! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arda Güler. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Driving on and making good progress. Has a shot! Oh, impressive strike. Chouameni. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Owen. Oh, that's superb. Shapes to shoot! Great vision. Well, that has not gone well. Alaba, quality ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the keep. Mbappe! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And he's cut it out. Howson. Alaba. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Owen. He shifted it to the flank. Goulart will not want to lose out here, not against... Shoots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Thailand gain their reward with an early goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot a goal! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Thailand with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Chance for a shot! Thailand have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Thailand have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the... He gets big! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Triol. Marquez. And it's Marquez. Triol. Roberto Carlos. Triol. There could be trouble here. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's tried one! Rising over the bar.
Thailand certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Olasagasti. Tolyan. Owen gets a foot in here. And Owen! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Little pass back. Olasagasti. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olasagasti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olasagasti. He's looking wide. Goulet. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Olmo. Cruyff. Dani Olmo. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Shapes to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Thailand will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. This ended up in no man's land. Tolyan. Now it's Owen. Well, the ball's gone astray. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Puyol does well to get it back. Goulet. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In comes the corner. Thailand get their 4th corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And this is Cruyff. Always onto this. And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Thailand 3 up and in almost complete control. Goulet is always looking to break lines. He's in space and looking for options. Hangs in a cross. They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he lines up a cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Thailand clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Cruyff! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. And it's Varane. And he's had a hit! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Not the most convincing of passes. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's become a case of men against boys. And they win it back again. Makaleli. Oh, it's a great ball here. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, terrible pass. Makaleli. Thuram. Cruyff! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Big chance! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Goulet, real chance here. This looks promising. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Ryan, in the context of the game, he must save it. What a save from Ryan! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Owen. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And he welcomes it in. Tolyan. Nicely spread. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. And Cruyff! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Varane, he's going for goal. Oh, there was plenty on that. into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, no joy this time. Triol. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cruyff, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a go! Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Gravenberg tries to clear. Cannavaro. Tevez. And Tevez! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Konate, Gravenberg. Thailand look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rafael Varane played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Michel Platini. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Platini, just eases him off the ball. Ekitike. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played. Gakpo. And it's McAllister. Goulet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. He's in a great position here. Plays it in low. And he was alert to it. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of real... Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Flashes it across. And that should get the job done. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And it's Salah. And Frimpong. Platini. Makaleli. Goulet. Good, strong midfield running here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Makaleli. Arda Güler. Now that's well seen too. Gravenberg. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Makaleli. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. McAllister. Now that looks a decent ball. Kerkez could try cutting inside here. Kerkez got a long way forward to join the attack. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Konate getting this one clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the right. And here's Tevez. That looks a cracking ball. That's a throw. Goulet. Makaleli. Passing nice and neat. And this is Tevez. Oh, that's nice. And Tevez! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Thailand were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Thailand clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Thailand ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of Tevez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kerkez. Now it's Gakpo. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Ekitike. Makalele. Platini. Ball's played through. Goulet has it in a wide position. Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, what a mistake! Here comes the diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Cruyff may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Kerkez. Gakpo. He's found a way through. Thailand, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Goulet is the team's great visionary. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Arda Goulet. McAllister deals with that comfortably. McAllister with the clearance. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Danger averted for now. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Okay, just the goal. Real chance! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tevez, that's a great chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Thailand are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball if he can get there.
There's much...
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
They're still trying to make a game of this. McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Tevez. Tevez goes on a run down the left wing. He's having a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Chiesa. Now this could be a chance! The final 5 minutes. Now it's Platini. Now, can they get him away? Good take and tennis! And that has faded wide. Thailand can make their change now with a break in play. Tevez taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field.
That's a risk, and it's been given away. Goal!
Number 18.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Thailand awarded another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Chance to... There's the header!
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And this is Zola. Decent chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's beautifully weighted. And it's skewed away. Applies the finish! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Thailand really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
There's been a lot of people raving about Billy Gilmour, and it's not hard to see why. Praised for his ball skills, which some said were world class when he was at an extremely young age, and a lot of play tends to go through him, whether he delivers incisive passing or whether he's actually just dribbling with the ball up the pitch, you know.
Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a big chance! And it's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Spinazzola's delivery. Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. And Cruyff! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Can he get it through? We played through for the wide man. Great vision. Platini receives it in a wide position. Incoming delivery. Can he finish? And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's managed to get free. Spinazzola proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, a delicate chip through. Mateus. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Cruyff. Gilmour. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cruyff on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expected.
Voila! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Thailand are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he welcomes it in, shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually, opts to shoot! And that's wide. Anguissa. Buongiorno. Anguissa. And it's Oliveira. Spinazzola. And Anguissa played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gilmore. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, look, and the shot! Sticks it away!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Del Piero, and Del Piero! He scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That has ended up in no man's land. Politano. Now it's Højlund. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Takes on his marker. Platini. Goulet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Platini. Platini! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Thailand have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the action is back on the way. Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Mateus. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Thuram. Here's Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Varane. Varane. Drive. Goes for a shot! A probing pass. And that has been knocked clear. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had a hit! He's put his foot right through that one.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Anguissa plays it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for the run, and the through ball. This is Del Piero. Real chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence.
Takes a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oliveira. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a...
He's going for goal! Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. And Cruyff! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of...
There's the shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top drawer! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He won't be happy with that one. Anguissa. Buongiorno. Gilmore. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread it left. Threads one in. Played into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's there to belt it away. Spinazzola. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Del Piero. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mateus cuts out the pass. Anguissa. Elmas. Politano. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Højlund. He's found the way through. Højlund! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Del Piero. Shot could be... He's had a shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And this is Lukaku. Politano. He's picked his way through. Could have here their final chance. Surely now! Brought out the best in the keeper. 5 minutes to add. Anguissa. And it's Lukaku. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Del Piero. And Del Piero! Against the crossbar. Tries to get it clear. Has a shot! Oh, denied at the last. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that.
Sesko! Platini. Toure with the slide tackle there. Menu. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for a runner. It's a threatening ball. Pirlo. Great vision. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Menu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele. Platini. Pele. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a searching pass. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pirlo. Menu. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Thailand yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Flings in across. Pirlo. Pele. Tries to pass it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge gets a good foot in there. Nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge unable to... Sesko! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, sweet feet. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pirlo. Platini. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, super find. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nesta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Pirlo. Can he get it through? Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a delicate pass. Toure deals with that comfortably. Šeško threads one in. Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. Rummenigge. And he's there to retrieve it. Dink through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, and the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are... And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pirlo. Now it's Menu. Oh, just skips past his man. Platini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. And he's picked it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Defending was strong and firm. Pirlo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nicely spread. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Not the most convincing of passes. Picked out brilliantly. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Out of play for a goal kick. Platini does really well there, he is strong. That is ended up in no man's land.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Thailand really could have done without this. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mateus. That's the keeper's ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rummenigge. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Konate cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Lam.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here. looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Italy are down to 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Kaka. Konate. And it's Pirlo. Tchouaméni. And it's Thuram. Pirlo. Tchouaméni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mateus. And it's Tchouaméni. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating of his man. Skims one in. Platini. Now Cruyff. Pirlo. And it's Lahm. It's Cruyff. Pirlo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is good strength. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Lahm. Tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe.
Thailand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Thuram. Pirlo. Mateus. Kaka. And it's Tchouaméni. And Mateus. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Saliba, Tchouaméni,
There
Mateus.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's a little off target. Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. Pirlo. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. 0-0. Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
They've played it short. This looks promising. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Italy have their second corner now. Pirlo plays it short. It's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. And no, that was never going to make it.
Italy couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's on it, can he get away? Ferdinand attempts a clearance.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Thailand.
Corner number 2 then.
Johan Cruyff.
Roberto Carlos moves short. And it's Lahm. Takes a shot!
On the field.
Oh, that is very close.
Lahm brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Thuram. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Tchouaméni Thailand perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thailand have their third corner. Big chance! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Spread neatly. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Italy really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication.
That's good play from him.
Kakitani. Chouameni. Thailand leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Chouameni very much into the last knockings. Pirlo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pele. That's very neat. And it's Pirlo.
3 minutes added time.
Kukçu. Pinches it off him. Quality ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Thuram demonstrates. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he plays one through. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's a goal kick. Lam. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's through here. Oh, no joy this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos, a probing pass, and this is Neymar, crossing. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a threatening ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that could set him on. Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looking for options for movement. And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too...
And Del Piero! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. And the shot's on here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ambitious ball here. And it's Varane. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Del Piero. Mateus. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nice bit of trickery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thinks about the shot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Thailand really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That is good alertness. It's a searching pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! Up by 3, and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.